Could the Buffalo Bills be preparing for a reunion that shakes up the AFC East? After a whirlwind offseason and major changes to the wide receiver room, one of Josh Allen's most trusted weapons might be heading back to Buffalo. And Bills Mafia, you might want to buckle up, because this move could reignite the deep ball fireworks we haven't seen since 2022. Stay locked in. Hit that like button, subscribe if you love bold NFL takes, and drop a comment below. Should the Bills bring back Gabe Davis? Let's break it all down. Last season, the Buffalo Bills took a different route with their passing game. After moving on from their top two wideouts, Stefon Diggs and Gabe Davis, the team adopted a more spread-out approach. No more funneling the ball to one or two guys. Instead, it was everybody eats. And to the surprise of many, it worked. The Bills still boasted one of the league's top passing attacks, even without a traditional WR1. Josh Allen was slinging it, the offense kept moving, and Khalil Shakir started turning heads. But now, with training camp looming and the AFC East getting tighter by the day, the Bills might be ready to bring back a familiar face and a fan favorite. That's right, Gabe Davis could be on his way back to Buffalo. Let's rewind. The Bills let Gabe Davis walk in free agency earlier this year after 4 strong seasons in Buffalo. He landed in Jacksonville with the Jaguars, hoping to become a major weapon for Trevor Lawrence. But things didn't go according to plan. Davis struggled with injuries, played in just 10 games, and never found his footing. He finished the year with only 20 catches for 239 yards and 2 touchdowns. Now Jacksonville has moved on, and Davis is a free agent again. But just because he struggled in a new system doesn't mean he's washed. Analysts are already speculating. Nick Brinkerhoff of CBS Sports believes Davis could find new life by heading back to where it all started. Let's not forget who Gabe Davis was in Buffalo. This guy thrived with Josh Allen. Over 4 seasons, Davis racked up 163 receptions, 2,730 receiving yards, and 27 touchdowns. He was Buffalo's go-to deep threat, capable of changing the game in one play. And of course, who could forget that game? 2022 divisional round versus the Chiefs. 4 touchdowns. 4. Gabe Davis single-handedly kept the Bills alive in one of the most legendary playoff battles of the decade. And sure, he hasn't been that explosive every game since. But the chemistry with Josh Allen? That's something you don't easily replace. With Stefon Diggs now in Houston and Davis already gone, Buffalo has been in a transitional phase. They've moved toward a more team-based approach, relying on a larger group of receivers to get the job done. And leading that group? Khalil Shakir. The former 5th-round pick just signed a 3-year, $60 million extension. Not bad for a guy who flew under the radar his first year. Shakir has emerged as the Bills' most reliable pass catcher. In 2024, he hauled in 76 receptions for 821 yards and 4 touchdowns, catching an incredible 76% of his targets. Even more impressive, just 3 drops on 165 career targets. Bills GM Brandon Beane didn't hold back when talking about Shakir. He called him Mr. Dependable, praising his work ethic, consistency, and leadership. Shakir may not be the loudest name in the league, but he's the guy that shows up, does the dirty work, and produces when it matters. But even with Shakir's rise, there's a lingering need. A veteran presence. A field stretcher. Someone who knows Allen and the system. Someone like Gabe Davis. Reuniting with Gabe Davis wouldn't be about trying to force him back into a WR2 role. It's about maximizing his strengths, using him as a complementary deep threat, while Shakir, tight end Dalton Kincaid, and rookie Keon Coleman handle the volume. Davis doesn't need to be a 100-catch guy. He needs to be a game-changer in key moments, the way he was in the playoffs, the way he was on 3rd and long, and the way he bailed Allen out when the play broke down. Buffalo's offense is already one of the NFL's most creative. Add in a familiar weapon who knows the quarterback, the system, and the city, and you've got a dangerous recipe heading into the 2025 season. Plus, let's be real, Davis coming back would energize Bills Mafia. This fan base remembers what he did in those playoff wars. That kind of emotional spark could be huge in a season where every inch in the AFC race will matter. Bringing Gabe Davis back to Buffalo isn't just about sentiment, it's about strategy. The Bills are in a new era. The Josh to Diggs show is over. But if this offense is going to keep humming, and if Josh Allen is going to reach the next level, they need familiar tools that work. Gabe Davis was one of those tools, and with the right role, the right mindset, and the right supporting cast, he can be again. So what do you think? Should Buffalo bring Gabe Davis back into the fold? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Bills fans, let your voices be heard. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more NFL updates, and share it with your football crew. More bold takes, player analysis, and season previews coming your way. We'll be watching closely to see if the Bills and Gabe Davis reunite. Until next time, this is your NFL Update, signing off. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button, smash subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you never miss a beat. Comment below, should the Bills bring Gabe Davis back, or is that chapter closed?